there. And I'm just gonna mute everyone else here, so the screen will hopefully just stay on me for the most part. But like usual, you know, if you have questions, just ask away, right? All right, so just have to send Damon a message, let him know I'm doing my thing here. There we go. Okay, so first thing I want to do is check in about the classical piece last week, because I know that I'd only put up the one page and I kind of left you guys to your own devices for the second page. Did the chord shapes make sense? Are there any questions that you have about it? Because now's the perfect time to go over it if we need to.
I think now that you put the second part in, because I saw your video and I saw the chords, no, not the chords. Yeah, what you had on the bottom of your screen.
Oh, the tab, yeah.
The tab, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I tried to write all that down.
Ooh, did it work?
Well, then I got kind of confused. So yeah. And then I saw that you put the other one, so now I'm going to match them and hopefully it'll go together then. I don't know why I was confused.
I think it's probably because it was I gave it in the lesson as chord shapes and picking patterns, and on the video I did it all as tabs, so it just looks so different. You know, it's a different way to read it. How about the first page though? Were you able to play the first page comfortably?
Yep. Real slow.
Slow is fine. You know, I have heard people play that study ripping fast and slow, and you decide what tempo you like for it.
Because my fingers have trouble going from the E minor to the B7 and then back they don't work.
Yeah, well, and that's where that one's a really good study for those chord changes, right? To go back and forth like that. But the best thing you can do, I think, is take your time and watch your hand, and don't worry. Like I know I gave it as chord shapes, but just lay down your fingers as you need. Don't feel like you have to glue them all down all the time. When you watch the video of me playing, you'll see that although my hands do make the E minor and B7 shape, I don't necessarily go, okay, E minor, oh, B7, and lay them all down right away. With finger picking, you can just lay down your fingers as you need them. So if you think about it like that, sometimes that can help.
In the video, you have a nice little flourish that you do now and again that there's just no way I can duplicate that.
Oh, that'd be the rolled chord.
The rolled chord, yes.
Yeah, the ever elusive rolled chord. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and show you guys how I do that. It took me a long time to get the feel of it, but I'll do a little session on it right now and see if it helps. Okay. All right, so when I do a rolled chord, with my hands nice and close on the screen here, I wind up in that full plant idea. Fingers are all lined up, touching the strings lightly, like I'm not digging in, right? And I'm not going to apply a lot of pressure. But what I'm going to do is start off by doing this. I'm going to play thumb and index finger, one after the other. And look at how close they are. That happens with me, like my fingers touch when I do a rolled chord, not in other ways that I pick, but it just happens for me when I do a rolled chord. So if I can do that, thumb, index finger, I'm just gonna let another person in here. If I can do thumb, index finger, then I betcha I can go. See what happens in slow motion. As soon as my thumb starts to play, I've prepared my index finger. As soon as my index finger starts to play, I've prepared my ring finger. Hear how it's still like 1, 2, 1, 2. Then it becomes like 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying like the number I play, not the string number. Maybe I should do the string number. Okay, string number now. 4, 3, 4, 3, and then it becomes 4, 3, almost at the same time. then 4, 3, 2. So there's still one after the other, but they're coming almost like dominoes falling. And when you get that, like you want to start with this. Get that feel. And then sometimes the ring finger can be hard to control. And what happens with people is they get boop. So you want to watch out for that. That technique is, it's gorgeous when you get it. It can be a bit frustrating at first when you're working on it, but if you approach it like that, strings 4, 3, and just practice it like that, and don't worry about getting everything right away. Get the 4, 3, get the feel of that, and then 4, 3, 2. But you can see every time I go to do that, my fingers, whoop, land, okay? Turn like this too. So that's the flourish. You guys will get it. Oh, I hear my little dog outside.
Is your pinky supporting you? Is your pinky? No? Okay.
No, not when I'm doing that. I find if I do that, I feel like it stops my hand from moving comfortably, but other people do. So I can do it. It just feels weird to me. I'm used to doing this. But by all means, support with your pinky. But if you feel like it's stopping your hand from moving comfortably, then you may want to lift your pinky when you're doing that. So the flourishes in there, that's where right at the beginning of a bar, that's where I do make the whole chord shape and go fling like that. Okay, so you guys ready for the next song? I'm kind of powering us through because I want to make sure that, like at this point, what I want to do is give you just repertoire that builds on the skills that you already have. So what I'm going to do is just haul up right off my, oh, here we go. Just got to grab my my songs here. I'm going to play through Blues Stay Away From Me, level 1, and then level 2, so you can hear what's going on, and then I'm going to talk about those study notes that I've provided as well. Because those study notes, when you look at it and I share it, you'll see that not only have I given you the tab, I've given you the note names for 3 blues scales that you could use in there. I gave you the note names because if you have a like a ukulele fretboard chart that gives you all the note names, then you can start to find those around the fretboard. It's kind of fun. All right, here we go. So I'll play the song and then I'll share it, and you'll see that at the beginning of Blues Stay Away From Me, the first level, there's 5 bars that have nothing there. That's for other stuff. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this way a little bit just so I can stare at my stuff. And you'll see I'm mostly picking probably with a finger and a thumb for this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Next bar. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Under the G7. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 18. 2, 3, 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 1 has a bunch of rests in it. But you can hear, I'm just letting the notes ring out. I put in the rests because remember it can be a little bit easier to count those rests. Now I'm going to share the screen, and what you're going to see is a lot of the same melody all on the third string. Kind of nice, you know, nothing too killer hard to play right away. Right away. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, you guys see that on the screen there? You guys can see that okay, right? Yep. Oh yeah, you're playing away. Right on. Yeah. Okay. So, things to notice. There's some consistent rhythms in there, which is great. So, the top of the line the top line there, bar 6, goes for a 1, 2, 3, 4. Next bar, see how there's the O that's been tied? Okay. Oops. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And now, conveniently, the fret number 3 lands on beat 3, so it's easy to figure out your counting there. And that happens, look at that, each line. Okay. You've got that tie on the second bar, gives you a chance to breathe and think. And third beat is third fret, so that helps you with your counting, I think. Now I'm just going to grab a sip of coffee and then I'm going to play through this. You know what? I have to text my son and make sure he's going to let Finn back inside. There we go. All right, here we go. Playing the song. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. And 2 and 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Next line. First fret, second string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Second string. Oh, line 3 on the second fret there, third string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 4, second string open. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, or 20. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second line from the bottom. 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now we're going to get a little bit fancy here. We're on second string open and third string open. I'll count 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2. Oh, 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 2. Bottom line. 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so handy thing, right? If you're going to show this song to someone that's new to reading tablature, it's kind of nice because most of the melody is on that third string. Okay, so because I know some of you guys take these songs and share them with other people, which is awesome. So this is a nice one for teaching a melody to someone else. Also, because you've got that repeating melody, you might start to feel like you can vary it from one line to the next by adding in slides, bends, pull-offs. So I'm going to play this song again, just as it is, because maybe you'll just have a jam with some other people and they're sitting there doing their chords and you're playing this melody. Okay? One thought right away, as we're just thinking about that, because I didn't put this in. Just gonna make that bigger. And I'm gonna make it, I'll keep it blue. See how I put that 4th fret under the O? Okay, that O is an E. 4th fret on the 3rd string is an E as well. So if you want to maybe like slide up to the 4th fret sometimes when you're doing that, you could. Sound kind of cool. Let's try it right now. So instead of playing that 2nd string open on that line, we'll play the 4th fret on 3rd string. Okay. Here we go. Everyone ready on that 4th fret? And if you land on the 3rd fret, slide up to the 4th and you have a bonus slide. All right, here we go on that 4th fret. 1, 2, ready, go on the 4. 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh. Oh, then the melody's all on that 3rd string. Kind of fun, right? Try sliding up to the 4 now. I'm going to slide from 2 to 4. Okay, let's just try it. Or 3. I'm going to do 3 to 4, you guys. I like 3 to 4. I'm into that one. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh. Did you hear my pull off? All right, so I did a pull off here from 2, oops. Oh my gosh, from 2 to O there. It's handy. And then I did a slide up to the 3rd fret.
Sorry, I gotta go.
You gotta go. Okay, good luck with the surgery.
Thanks. And I'll pick it up on YouTube.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so let's play it again. I've given you a couple of ideas. You can sub out that 2nd string open for 4th fret. You can try your pull-offs from 2 to O. Sliding to your 3rd fret or some bending maybe. Okay. Now I want you to play around with the melody just all the way through. Okay, so pick out the 2-O. That 2-O. Find some spots, because you've got like a whole bunch of chances to do that, where you want to play around with the pull-offs. Okay, let's start it over again. So we did the sight read, now we're jazzing it up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 4, 1. Oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Line 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so anyone throw in pull-offs? I see some nods. Yeah, right on. Any slides? Some slidey slides, nice. Vibrato, little wiggle. I love the wiggle. It's so much fun. So, this is Blues Stay Away From Me at its simplest, right? Just the lead, just the melody. Now, we're going to take it and we're going to start playing around with it. Okay? So I'm going to stop sharing this one, but you can see that when you're just taking that melody, you can add a lot to it already. I've got the chords written in there. You can play around with it. You can play the melody, strum where the rests are, But we do finger picking in these classes, so we're going to do some picky. Okay, I'll stop sharing that one. And I'm going to bring up, there we go. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to ignore the intro that I put in there because I kind of jammed everything in there at once, knowing that we were just going to kind of play around with it for this this Sunday. So I'm going to start right on bar 5, I think, and then we'll add in that little intro. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to add in some picking. Options could be, you know, the dead thumb idea where you're picking on every beat. And what I did was I alternated, because I've got a low 4 ukulele, I was sitting there alternating like that. And just kept my thumb on that 3rd string a lot, where the melody isn't. And then where the melody is, it was just picking the 4th string along with the melody. So that's what I wind up doing. So I'll play it and then I'll share it. All right. Music stands just a little bit in the way. There we go. So we're going to start adding that in. And you see that sometimes in there, I kept my little pull-off thing going that I'd already played around with the melody. Sometimes not. The only fingering issue that you might have, I think, when you do that, is when you're hitting the F chord and having to keep the middle finger down on 2nd fret, 4th string, and kind of work around the melody. So I'm going to get you guys to just watch what I do with the F chord. Okay, and I'll turn my hand like that. I just want you to see how I pivot around, keeping in mind that the melody that I'm talking about is the 0-2, 0-3, 2-0. Okay, so I got to stare that way at the music, but yeah, my hand will be that way. Okay, so here we go on the F. I'm lined up. See how I'm pivoting? So I'm using my ring finger for the 2-0 on the 3rd string. So I'm doing everything I can to keep my middle finger down there. If it feels weird, then don't worry about it. You'll get it eventually. You can also play that part without that, you know, and just play the melody. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'll bring up the music. So try this. Put your middle finger on string 4. Okay. And play string 4 and 3. Just pinch it together. And then put your ring finger down on string 3, like you're starting to make a D minor chord. Play those 2 strings. Now shift your finger, if you can, up to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, while still keeping your middle finger there. If that is painful, try your baby finger. That's okay too. Whichever one gets you there. And play that 3rd fret on the 3rd string, 2nd fret on the 4th, and then shift it back to the 2nd fret. Yeah, right on, you guys. Okay, you're ready. Let's do this. Ah, yes. All right. Okay. Okay, again, we're just going to ignore the intro for right now. I looked at a bunch of different versions of this song. I had a ball last night working on this, you guys. So much fun. But we'll take it from bar 5 to start. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. You guys take a look through this. And the bar that's missing at the bottom is just a C chord to finish the song, so don't worry about that. That's peeking up there. I sip my coffee, and then we play. Has everyone else got coffee? Because, I mean, I'm needing a lot today, yeah. My son had a friend sleep over last night, and those boys were so cute. I could hear them giggling and giggling all night long. All right, here we go. So we've got pinch on the first beat of, I think, every bar at the beginning of each line. Okay, so thumb and index finger, or thumb and middle. So that's going to be your technique, except for the bottom line. That's where you don't have a pinch. But other than that, pinch, and then you got some thumb action. Okay, 5th fret, or sorry, 5th string, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, pinch, and then thumb. Okay, here comes the thumb, 4th string. I'm going to go even slower, actually, in that second bar there. No, I'm going to start it again. Sorry, you guys. Here we go. 5th bar again, slower. 2, and 3, and 4, and snail's pace. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and bar 6. O, O, pinching 2 and O, 2, O, pinch again with 3 and O, 2 and O. Okay, and then the opens. How's that feeling? One more bar of the opens. We're going to be filling those with little blues riffs. Okay, oh, lost count. Next line, here we go with the F. Pinch on the first beat. Then 3rd string, 4th string, 3rd string. Okay, here we go. 2 and then open. 2, oh, okay, now 3 and 2 pivot. So you got the 3 and 2. You guys are awesome. Okay, back to the 2 and 2. Open. Back to your C, so it just all opens down. Okay, that bar 12, you can see there's extra opens in there. You've got 2nd string and 4th string open, and 2nd and 3rd. Okay, now line 4 there with the G7, 2 and O. If you wind up using your index finger to pluck those 3rd string notes, that's okay. Okay, here we go with the O and O. 2, O, 3, 2, O, back to your C. G7, so now O and 2. Okay, bar 17, we're going to pinch. Here come those 8th notes. O, O, pinch with a 2, O, 3 and O pinch, 2, O, back to the opens. One more bar of the opens. You gotta be patient with those ones, hey? Okay, here comes the F. Double up with those 2s. 3 and 2. 2, oh. Nice hand movements, you guys. That's awesome. Oh, oh, oh. 2, last line there. Oh, 2, oh, 2, oh, oh, 2, oh, 3, 3, 2, oh. Okay, how's it feeling? Yeah, good. So that was our sight read through it to make sure that we're comfortable with everything. Now, I want us to play it a little bit faster and feel it a little bit more. When you're doing it this time, you know, play around with pull-offs, play around with slides, have fun with it, okay? And we won't go super fast. Rosemary's got a good idea. I'm going to have some more coffee too. On this rainy spring day. Okay, here we go. Bar 5 again, a little bit faster. And if you say to yourself, oh, I gotta do something in here other than just those bass notes, strum a few chords. It's totally cool. I'm gonna keep ticking on those bass notes up. Okay, here we go, bar 5. 1, 2, ready, go. Pinch. O, O, 2, O, 3, 2, O. Next line with your F chord. 2, O, 2, O, 3, 2, O. Bar 12. Bar 13 under the G7. O, O, pinching the pinchy. Okay, bar 16 with the G7. Bar 17. Bar 21. We're on the G7 at the bottom now. Okay, let's hit a little C chord at the end, just strings 4 and 3 open. How did you guys do? Walking along, little smiles, so like, oh. Okay, I want to check in with you guys. Any questions? It might just be sight reading it and getting used to playing around with it too, right? Oh, we're looking serious again. Right on! I do see some names that are new, I believe. Michael there, so welcome. Welcome to the group, you guys. Okay, I want to play it again. I'm going to stop sharing the screen so you can watch my hands again. Okay, here we go. Hang on here. Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Just again from bar 5, with my head turned that way so I can read my music. Fix my hair, there we go. It's so much fun to play that thing. I feel like when I play it, I feel like I'm just marching along on a horse, and I'm boom, 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 and just hanging out, singing my sad song, and probably drinking coffee. Yeah. Oh. All right, you guys want to try playing it through with me again? And then the buffet table's coming. Okay. So I'm cramming it along in this hour, but what I'll try to do after this, again, because I got a lot more time to just hang out in here this week. So I'll try to do up a video of it in different levels and post that so you guys can play along with it. All right, here we go. Do do do. Oh. If I could click the right thing, okay, hang on. Having some sort of, there. some sort of user malfunction over trying to click the mouse. All right. Do you guys want to add in the intro now too? Yeah? Okay. I'll take my time playing it. The first bar there is a pickup bar, so that's why there's only 2 beats in there. So you go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That's whenever you see a pickup bar, whenever you see a bar that's not complete, you don't think about it being beats 1 and 2. It's got to be the end of the bar. So whenever you're counting it, this little 3 that I just highlighted, that's your 4th beat. And these guys are beats 3 and. And I just realized I could probably make this a little bit bigger. Hey, is that better? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to play through this intro, which I got, I think it was an Eric Clapton version of Blues Stay Away. So I did up his part of his intro for this. Okay, so I'll play through it nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3, 5, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 0, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 4, then that 2, 1, 2, next line. 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0, 1, 2, next line with your F. 3, 2, 0. Bar 12. Pinch, G7. One, two, three, 4 bar 17. 2, 0, 3, 2, 0. A few of us are swaying now. We're getting it. Bar 21. Bar 24. Bottom line. Bar 26. 3, 3, 2, 0. We're going to go back to bar 5 now. Pinch. Bar 6. Bar 9. Bar 13, G7. G7. Bar 17. I slid up to that 4th fret. Okay, bar 20. Bar 21. With that F. That's that 4th fret again. I'm totally using it for the opens. Last bar there. Okay, let's end off with a pinch on strings 4 and 3. So we have just the bottom part of that C chord. Okay, so things that I added. You guys, like when I do things, I want to make sure you know what I'm doing there, right? So it was right, bar 24. Remember how I talked about subbing out the 4th fret on string 3 for the 2nd string open? So what I did there on bar 24, 2nd line to the bottom there, where I've highlighted those 2 opens, I slid up to my 4th fret. So I went 4, 0, 4, 2, all on the 3rd string. And I slid up to that 4. Yeah, you guys, try it out. 4, 0, 4, 2, and I did a little wiggle. So much fun. Does that make sense for you guys? Do you need... Paula, you got a question? No? Okay. I saw you moving your hand. I was like, okay, I gotta...
My pointer went up instead of just my thumb. I usually give it my thumb and my finger went up instead.
Okay.
Tina, where was that slide up to the 4?
That's on.
I'm playing it. I just don't know where it goes.
So I'm going to see if I can draw it on here. Do you see that on bar 24?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to circle the spots where I think I did that 4th fret slide, okay? Seems to me, if I remember right, the second time through when I said we're going back to the 5th bar, I think... Oh, nice.
Sorry.
That's okay. I think the second time through, I think I did a slide because it's nice to change it up, right? Okay, and yeah, I did it. Pretty sure I did it there. So if I did it there the second time, I probably did it on bar 17 that second time. Again, that's string 3, fret 4. Definitely on bar 24 to add that impact, right? To have that sliding. Now, I remember when I first started playing notes together, I had a hard time doing the pinch of the 3rd string and 2nd string open. So the thought of playing 4th string open and fret 4, string 3, and sliding to it would have been a lot for me to think about at first. So, you know, if you wind up having to go and not play that bass note to start, that's okay, right? It's all about making it work for you and using the skills that you guys have. So every time I say the word pull-offs, I often see a lot of smiles from people. I feel like pull-offs has been a technique that you guys have gotten pretty solid with over this past year, and it's been very awesome. What I'm going to do now is, 9:48 already? And we haven't gotten to the buffet table. Don't worry, we'll hit the dessert buffet pretty quick here. I'm going to do a victory run through what we've got right now. I'm going to play the intro. And what you're going to hear from me this time is the way I was playing it last night when I was hanging out, just having a good time. So when I'm playing, I'm going to do some of these bass notes. Okay, some of these. And then you're going to hear me strumming some of those chords too. Okay, so I might do pick, pick, strum with a C, a couple beats there, pick, pick, maybe I might do a strum with that C7, okay? I'm adding in a lot of extra circles here. I'm going to get rid of that one. That one's kind of there, okay. I'll be ready to draw though. Okay, here we go. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to pick, I'm going to strum, and maybe it'll work out. Maybe you'll be like, whoa, Tina, try it again. Who knows? That's okay. Sorry. strum basically is what I was doing in there. So bar 7, pick, pick, strum, strum. Bar 11, pick, pick, strum, strum. You could kind of think about that for most of the way through to give yourself a little bit of a formula as another way to add more of your own feel. Now, when I got to bar, like anytime you're in the bar before F, if you strummed a C chord on bar 8 and then went to that C7, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. Pick, pick, strum C7, right? So just giving you guys some different ideas about how you can, it's like a coloring sheet, right? And you're choosing the colors that you want and you're putting them where you want. I've given you a rough outline and then you guys fill it in the way you feel like it. I would recommend trying it a few different ways. Maybe play it as written and then just start fleshing it out a little bit. Well, you know, I'm all about the slides, right? So I do that a lot. But I want to, because we've just got 10 minutes left, I've got a couple of turnarounds I want to show you guys that I think would be kind of fun to do. Now that's on the study notes that I've done up for Blues Stay Away. The turnaround spots that I think would be good. Let's see if I can get a different color here. Oh, there, okay, we'll use that one. There we go, okay. So, for the turnarounds, it's a good thing this is recorded. Okay, turnaround spot and turnaround spot, okay? So bar 11, bar 27. I'm going to stop sharing this. I'll show you the turnarounds and then we'll see how we can put it in, okay? I am so focused on this song. Oh boy. All right, study notes. I wrote out a couple. They're kind of busy, but you can add the notes in there, take them away, do what you want with them, right? I wrote out C, F, and G blues scales because maybe on those spots, those bars, maybe instead of strumming, you want to play a few notes from the blues scale that goes along with it. You never know. Okay, first turnaround idea. I'll play it so you can watch my hands, and then I'll bring it up so we can practice playing it together. Okay, so I've got bar 11. You can come in, hit your first beat, open, and then I'm hanging on to the C note here. And I'm going like this. See that? See that? And then I'm going 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm going to share it so we can play it. And then I'm going to stop sharing it and bring up the next one, just so you can watch my hands, okay? So we're looking at this first one here. Well, oh my gosh. Well, that's a little too much, isn't it? Okay, anyways, first one. I think I'm better with drawing. I've got the sheet music and the tab on this one. So just this one here, okay? So I'm going to play it nice and slow. If you find that playing the two notes together, the 3 and the open's a pain, focus on the second string notes. Okay. So here we go. Let's try it out. Anchor our finger on that 3rd fret of the 1st string, and we're plucking little tiny chords. So we hit our 3rd string open. Now the baby chords, 3 and 0, 3 and 1, 3 and 2. Now we're released. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try it again. 3rd string open. And when we hit that open, we can anchor our finger on that 3rd fret. 3 and open, 3 and 1, 3 and 2. 3, 1, 2, 3 with a little wiggle, yeah! And then off you go to your next run through that blues progression. So that's an option in there. You know what? Well, we've got it on the screen because we're running out of time. Let's do the next one too. So you're going to start the same way with your 3rd string open. But look what I did. I did 6, 5, 4 on the second string. And you can still hit that third string open. Okay, I'm going to walk through it, and I'll talk you through it too. So we got our third string open, 6 and 0, 5 and 0, 4 and 0, 3 and 0, strings 1 and 3 open. That 2, 2 at the end, you could actually make a full G7 chord there if you wanted to. What I do to make it comfortable for myself to do that is on the fret 1, string 1, I use my ring finger. Fret 1, string 3, I use my middle finger. And that lines me up. It looks weird, but it lines me up so that when I go to my second fret, I can just lay down my first fret. Yeah, right on, you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that so you can watch my hands when I play it. All right, here we go on that second one there. So I just said there, I mean, you can use any finger to go down that second fret or second string. Sorry, I lost my fret. Okay, I'll do it again. The open gives you a chance to move your hand. Now, I've written both of these turnarounds just as quarter notes. Let me show you something. I'm going to take the first one because we're a bit more familiar with that one right now. I'm going to play it a couple of different ways. I'm going to play it. Oh, sorry. I'm doing a different turnaround. Just as written. Okay, now watch. What I did there was I picked my second string and then my first string all the way through. So just because I've written these as quarter notes doesn't mean you have to play them as quarter notes. You can play around with the rhythm. Right? That's where, and what I did there, I'm going to stand up so you can get a good look. I did triplets, and I went on the 3 and the O, I went O, 3, O. So thumb, index, thumb. Then I laid down my index finger on the first fret and went thumb, index, thumb, second fret. Okay, and then when you speed it up, you've got. So play around with it first as quarter notes so that this hand knows where to go, right? Once it feels solid, then play around here. And a triplet, in case you're not sure, is 3 notes on one beat. Cha, 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 cha. Okay, and that's such a, like a signature kind of sound. So those turnarounds, you can put them in there, bar 11 and, sorry, did I say bar 11? Bar 15 and 16, oh my gosh. You can throw them in there. It's 11 and 12 if you don't have that intro that I wrote in. Right? Toss them in there, play chords, just have a good time with them, right? Let me see if I can do a little run through there for you guys with one of the turnarounds, okay? And I'll just get myself lined up. I've been talking so much, I'm not sure if I can do it all now, but we'll find out, hey? And if I don't play it perfectly, the glorious thing is that it's not actually the end of the world. That's fun to do there. Okay, so that's with that. I just focused on the one turnaround and added in the sliding. And I had my sheet music right on this screen, so it probably looked like I was staring really intensely at you guys, but I wasn't. I was looking at my sheet music. Last thing, I know we're running a little bit over, but last thing that you can do, okay? When you take a look at the study notes, you'll see these little blues scales. I tried to write them out in spots that would be comfortable for you. You could always take those bars where you've got the C chord sitting there where you can go like this, or maybe you want to throw some riffs in there. Ooh. That's the other thing. Now I know we're kind of running out of time, but just as an idea. So all I'm doing there is every time I've got a C chord, I'm playing around with just a few notes out of that C blues scale. I'm playing around with some quarter notes, some triplets, some hammer-ons. So experiment with it, okay? And what I would do if I were you is make notes about the sounds you like. So you may want to like print off a copy of it, like just even the level 1, you know, and write in some ideas, right? Write in some riffs you like to go along with that C, so that when you're playing it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I like that one. I like that one. I like those notes there. You know, so that you've got some ideas. And it's so much fun, you guys. Oh. Okay, so I know I didn't play through all those scales, but I want to know, are there any questions, anything you need clarified about the melody, about how I was going from picking to strumming, or anything? This is kind of intense on the brain. Oh, it's like I had fun just like cramming this down your guys' throats here. I see lots of smiles though, so that's awesome. Yeah, good. The whole idea is just to take a song, and I know that I've seen that song in a lot of different ukulele groups' songbooks. Hopefully I've nailed it in the right key, so that maybe if people are singing and strumming that, then you can start to figure out some little bits that you want to play while they're strumming their C chords, right? It's just a chance for you to feel that freedom. I love this song because it's a steady rhythm. Absolutely, right? It's nice, and it gives you a really solid feeling for soloing over top of, right? For improvising. Yeah. I'm on my horse again, walking along with those bass notes. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, I think what I'll do is I'll stop the live stream now, because I think we've probably got everything covered.